What's happening, YouTube? Hefe coming to you, Captain Austin's Fish Room, Jeff Chroma's Brovi, and Halloween. Bringing y'all another update video. You haven't seen my fishies in a long time, so I figured, you know, might as well show y'all some fish in my fish room. And look how big this guy is getting, man. Look at this. Now, a lot of you have asked, you know, what kind of snake this is, and it is a Honduran milk snake. More specifically, the color mutation is a hypomelanistic, which means it's lacking some of the black pigmentation. But this guy's getting pretty big indeed. You know, he's the Honduran milk snakes are one of the bigger species of milk snakes. Look at this guy's head, though. Look at that, guys. Goodness gracious. Now that black, I know it's not really black, it's not showing up too well on camera. It's actually like a purplish color. And then of course inside the bands there you can see some orange, and then the big bands are actually red. Give y'all kind of a look at his tail, look at that guy. But really getting into the reptiles, guys, really getting into them. Thinking about downsizing some of the aquariums and getting some reptiles that I'm really interested in keeping. Really interested in keeping a few corn snakes, Burmese python, and some reticulated pythons, but there's also some lizards I want to keep. And I've kept iguanas in the past, you know, the really big guys, and there's a specific color morph of iguana that I want to keep. But we'll go over that later. Today's going to be a fish room update. I'm going to show y'all all the fish, get y'all updated on them, show y'all how they're doing and stuff like that. So I hope y'all are excited, because I'm excited to bring it to you. It's been a while since I've given y'all a fish room update, so really cool stuff going on. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Alright, so here are my bettas. You can see the female right there. Couple spawning attempts, no successful. You can see the male right there. He gets all flared up at anything. This guy is crazy. Bushy nose plecos in this tank. You can see one of them there. I do have some chocolates along with some calicos, but the centerpiece inside of this tank is actually these bettas. And they're just, I mean, they're gorgeous, guys. Really, really gorgeous. The lighting on this tank isn't really conductive of, you know, showing off the colors of these fish, but they have the most amazing greens and blues. Just amazing. The plants that you're seeing in there is a big old overgrown mass of Java moss. Have some Hygrophila polysperma sunset in there, a little sword there, some Balsinaria, and a few other species. I have a carnivorous aquatic plant right there, you can see with the little bulbs on it. That's a really cool plant. So let's go on to the next tank. Alright, so y'all saw this guy eating the other day. This is Cletus, the Fahaka pupper. Yes, I know I need to do some sponge maintenance in there, but let's focus on the fish, guys. Let's focus on the fish. This guy has kind of hit like a kind of a wall in growth here lately. You know, he has been getting a little plumper, a little heavier set, but as far as growing longer, you know, lengthwise anyway, It's kind of hit a wall. I mean, I know he's still growing, but, you know, of course I see him every day, guys, so, you know, of course he always looks the same size to me. Then we'll go right over here. You can see my pike cichlid is doing awesome. He's waiting for some food, eating that veggie krill. Look at that guy. Look at that. Just pure predator. Pure predator right there, guys. Pure predator. You can see the red-tailed giant gourami over there chilling inside of his ivy. You can see how I have those roots coming down. You know, and I mean, of course, the ivy grows out of that tank and out of. I mean, look how big that is. And then you can see this guy grows out of his tank as well. This is Caesar, my Amphilophus hogaboomerum. He's doing excellent, doing really, really well. You know, still has a bad attitude like always. If I can get this camera to focus, sorry about that, guys. But this guy's still eating the power feed by Southern Delight and just loving every pellet of it. Look at this guy trying to get away. Look at him. Let me wrap him back up here. Actually, you know what? Come on, Halloween. This is Halloween's enclosure. Oh, well. There we go. For all of you snake guys out there that were telling me about the aspen bedding, finally got that in there. And I have to say, I like it a lot better. You know, it's a lot easier to keep clean because I can see the poop on top of the bedding. And it makes spot cleaning a lot easier, in my opinion. So, good looking out, guys. I really appreciate that. And, of course, Halloween is doing great. He's already had, I think, 2 or 3 sheds since I've had him in my care. And you can see that he is just a gorgeous animal. Just super gorgeous. So, let's go on to the next tank and go from there. Alright, so this tank has suffered a lot. Alright, you can see all kinds of algae in there. And let me tell you why. I had a kind of a run of bad luck. My wife got sick, my mom had that surgery, as y'all know. And then my son got sick. I mean, look at all this algae, guys. Look at it. It's disgusting.